Natalie and Julianne, have you ever watched Riverdale? Did you know Charles's acting before? So first of all, huge congrats on the film. It is truly incredible, not being able to stop thinking about it. Take me back to the first day on set. What were your first impressions of each other?
I loved them both right away. I knew Natalie a little bit socially, just from like around, Hollywood events, which is not really
I've been around.
not a way of like knowing someone. But we actually met, all of us, at a couple of dinners that Todd, we were there kind of barely before we started shooting, but Todd had a couple of dinners. And we had one all together that was really wonderful. And my first thought was like, God, these people are great. I mean, they're just so normal and awake and aware and funny and interesting, and they connected. I thought, oh, this is going to be really, really pleasant, and I wasn't disappointed, because I think our creative relationship was just as strong as our friendship and our admiration for one another, and it felt really good.
Well, the response to all your performances has been incredible, particularly Charles. Everyone is talking about this performance. How do you feel about all the awards and the reception that you're getting, being recognized for your talent like this?
It's funny, I just go back to, it's cool, but I just go back to the 23 days. When I first got Sammy Birch's script, I was completely floored by it, and that led into this discovery of me figuring out my own process. And then the next thing I knew, I was flying to New York to meet Julie and Todd for a chemistry read. And then I remember walking out of that room being like, this is the greatest achievement. And then I get the phone call from Todd saying that I'm coming out to Savannah, and then I meet Natalie. And I was like, okay, this is the greatest achievement. And then we filmed for 23 days, and it was just the most incredible experience. That was the gift, and just working with Natalie and Julie, and just who they are, like masters at their craft, legends, and just how supported and free that I felt, like just empowered by them and just working with them, and just, it only just fueled my preparation and my focus, and I felt just so encouraged by them.
I mean, Natalie and Julianne, could you tell filming that Charles was going to get this reaction?
Absolutely. I mean, you never know what reaction there's going to be, but it was a privilege to get to watch him up close in his first major. You could tell that this was going to be the first of a big, important career. It was so, he was so prepared and so focused and so in the character, and showed up with a real confidence, but humility and kindness as a human. And it was just, we were like, oh, he's like the best person to work with, and he's a brilliant actor. So it was just clear that, you never know how other people are gonna respond, but you knew that this was like a major actor.
Right.
Well, Natalie and Julianne, you are no strangers to iconic performances. What are your favorite performances of each other's outside of May December?
Oh, there's so many.
I know, it's really hard.
I love Safe so much. It's such an important film for me. I love Far From Heaven. I love Kids Are All Right. I love Magnolia. I love Big Lebowski. I love Still Alice. I love Gloria. Is it Gloria Bell?
Gloria Bell.
I love Gloria Bell. Really just like
The hours, it's endless.
It's endless. Like, it's just, again. And the problem is you start to take the brilliance for granted, because it's just every time. It's so good. It's so good. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I think Natalie is so remarkable when you think about what she's achieved from the time she was a little girl. She was a child in Leon the Professional, and this child emerges who's got this incredible talent and screen presence and ability, and it just kept going. It just kept growing and getting more interesting and more, I think, about Anywhere But Here, when you're in the parking lot and you think that you're left alone. That was so beautiful. I wrote her an email after Black Swan, because I was so absolutely blown away by the precision of that performance and the bravery and the emotion. And so I really feel the same way, and I think that working with her, it just superseded all of my expectations, because she's just a wonderful person and a wonderful partner, a great actor.
Thanks. Really nice.
Well, Charles, a lot of younger audiences will know you from Riverdale. How different is filming a film like May December to a series like Riverdale?
Yeah, it's different. I was on Riverdale for 6 years and filmed over 100 episodes, wow, which was such a great opportunity to work with so many different directors and so many talented people. And, to come to film, you know, in a short amount of time, in 23 days in Savannah, Georgia, just, you know, where every minute counted, really reminded me of my experience on that show. And, you know, it was just incredible.
And just finally, Natalie and Julianne, have you ever watched Riverdale? Did you know Charles's acting before?
Sorry, I didn't.
They sent me.
We've not. I can't lie. Sorry.
You've got a lot to catch up on. Amazing. Thank you so much, and huge congrats on the film.
Thank you
Can't
very
wait for everyone
much.
else to see it.
Thank you.